Hello and welcome, dear Scorpio. This is going to be a love and life reading for you for September 2021. And I'm gonna do a double Celtic cross. It means that I'm gonna do a clarified Celtic cross in short for you. The first deck I'm using is the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. And then I'm gonna clarify with the Tarot Illuminati. Cards are jumping out today. So this is my second set of tarot readings. The first couple of readings I did in a cabin on the countryside. Now I'm finally back home again. There's no place like home, right? Alright, a fiery start for you. So let me know how your summers have been. And also, of course, if you if you like my setting. I've been reading this book about ancient Egypt. It's the Valley of the Kings, the something. Christian Jack, he's an Egyptologist, and also well, he's put these characters to life like a couple of thousands before Christ, and I really enjoyed it, by the way. So I have found my own old Egyptian sculptures here, a horse and a man. Normally they are guarding my window. They're looking out and preventing bad energies from coming in. My little brother bought them to me as a gift for like it must have been 30 years ago. And he's very special to me. So let me see what is. And he used to be he's very spiritual too, like well, we're all spiritual people, but he has walking off to that side of himself and taking an interest in it, just like myself. All right. So, just taking a quick look at this reading, it seems to have messages about love, because I see both the Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Cups. I see strong fire with the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. I see Aquarius here, the Star card is here, Libra and Justice, air signs, Temperance, Sag. Well, we'll take a closer look. So we're gonna start with the situation for this reading, which is the Nine of Pentacles clarified with Six of Cups. So what I'm getting from this is that someone is single, but romanticizing about a love from the past. And you can see the way she's holding her hand over her mouth, like she's saying like hush, like quiet. It's like let's not talk about this thing from the past. um, Perhaps she's trying to put it behind her, he or she. And there's a Six of Cups. This is a really cute card, I think. There's a boy offering a girl a cup of flowers, and in the background there is a male kind of father or authority figure watching them. Perhaps it's the girl's father saying like watching them, like, who is this little boy who has fallen in love with my girl? That's the impression I'm getting. And combined with her hushing her mouth, perhaps it's also like something that she has to keep secret for authorities or family or friends, or like how she feels about someone, that she's missing someone. She's not allowed to talk about it. And crossing this energy is what's affecting it is, it's the page of chalices, and we can see this young girl here. She is smiling, there's a light around her, the moon is reflecting beautifully in the water, I thought, but now I see it's actually 5 little figures, like water elves almost, who are surrounding her. And we also have the Page of Swords, so here comes the air sign, that's the water sign like you, and here's an air sign, and he is I think there's someone who wants to fight for this. So even if we are not talking about this love we are missing, and perhaps we have shut someone out, he looks like he wants to be there, and you have feelings for him. It could of course be reversed, he or she. And what's the foundation for this situation? Well, it seems to be like there has been a withdrawal because of the Hermit and the Star. So the reason for this situation not being completely together right now seems to be, there are 2 major arcanas. It seems to be like order from the above almost, like you see he's looking for the light within. He's looking to be illuminated, and like here are the stars, like there are eight stars, and stars are of course suns too. So well, it has something to do with light and destiny, and the star card is for faith, hope and dreams, and it's the Aquarian card, so it's a water bearer, it's bearing wisdom, and of course the Hermit is very wise. So something with this situation needs to become more ripe, and it has to do with like someone is not following what the stars want for you, so to speak. There's something else with this. I want to put a clarifying card, because I got a really strong message for the Star and the Hermit. So I'm going to use this Isis Oracle deck, and she's also from Egypt, so I guess I'm in Egypt again. Please clarify the Hermit and the Star for my dear Scorpio, for love and life in September. Why is the Hermit and the Star here? Enter the chamber of healing. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you. Be open without expectation or preconceived notion, and allow the healing energy to help you Find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should. Expect your miracle. Well, the star card is about healing too. Well, I think this is something that the universe wants to give you, but in order to get the healing, you need to withdraw. And I don't think it's physical healing per se. I think it's perhaps with the Six of Cups and all being here, like the situation, it's something from the past you need to heal, and it doesn't have to be with this person or this relationship. So this is the what has been, and we have the death here, and we have the Eight of Cups in the reversed. So this death card is really beautiful because it really talks about well, they all do, but I almost want to read it for you because I remember it was such a beautiful text. You can see the little butterfly and the little larva, the sun coming up from the other side of the mountain, and we can see the red cloak is wearing here. It's the same cloak as the person is wearing on the Eight of Cups in the reversed. I'll move the light so you can see a bit better. You see it's red and red here. So it's like what has been is that someone tried to move on and put something behind them in this situation and try to walk away, but since the Eight of Cups is in the reversed, and 8 is also like an eternity symbol coming back, and 13 is about death and rebirth. So I felt what if the people in this situation try to leave it or put something to rest, it was always meant to research, like resurface. I mean, so that's what I feel like. And there's a big moon here, like you can see that the card isn't upright, it's with the sun rising, and the card in reverse is with the moon. So it's something to do with the subconscious here again. I feel subconscious and conscious. There's some subconscious influence that needs to be dealt with and healed in this situation. It's very common, isn't it? That something has nothing to do with the relationship in itself. It has to do with goes from the past and who we have become, like in this life, and influences that may come in the future. We have the Justice in the reverse, and we have the Queen of Cups. So this is of course could be your energy again. We have the two female court card here in this deck for the cups. It's the Page of Cups, a fragile, hopeful love, and then we have the Queen of Cups. It's more like this mature queen sitting pretty and waiting for a justice. And since this is what may or may not come, and it is in the reverse, I feel like well, we don't know yet, and there's something why we left this situation, or why the other person left this situation has something to do with injustice, and often it feels very unjust, doesn't it? We like someone, and then for one reason or another it doesn't quite work, and even if it's not you or the other person's fault, it feels very unjust, but may or may not come. I want to pull a clarifying card for that one too, actually, just to be sure. Please explain. Queen of Cups and the Justice in the reverse for Scorpio. The Lunar Queen. Clarifying the Queen of Chalices, and there's a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to balance our action of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. Alright, so we can see so perhaps this Queen of Cups is demanding justice because she felt like she has been unjustly treated, but here is the divine sort of telling you to leave it up to the divine, because we have the Hermit and the Star card here, and the Death, which are all major arcana, so it will be sorted out by the divine, and you don't have to take on the role as the Lady Justice, I feel like. So it also says that you should focus on your own healing, which is this enter the chamber of healing and let go of any harsh judgment, I feel like, and just focus on this Nine of Pentacles energy we felt in the beginning, where you are clearly like taking care of yourself, and well, you're dreaming about the past, but it seems to be not a bad thing to do in this moment, to let go and let God, I feel like. And in the future we have the immediate future, we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius, and Five of Chalices. So of course Five of the Chalices, Five of Cups, talks about not things not turning out the way you wanted them to. Again, she has lit 5 candles, and she's kind of giving up on 3 of them. She's blowing them out, but she's saving 2. Like, she still has this dream about her and another soul. I feel like the candles are 2 little souls in my eyes. But perhaps there are 3 other energies that needs to go, or something like that. And Temperance, of course, talks about something being baked. And to temper something is like to alter it in some way, like alchemy, like heating something up to make it into another matter in some way, and or mixing and blending something to make it to better it, and it's not unlike the Star card. You see, she's 2 cauldrons of water, and here she's pouring the water between them, and here she's pouring the water on the ground and in the water, and they're both having a foot in the water. So, and water is also carrying knowledge. So Five of Cups is water, so it's a lot of emotions, but it's something what we like. The emotions need to balance themselves, and what we are altering, I think, is taking away those, like here in the Five of Cups, those energies that was too much or wasn't relevant for the situation. They need to go, so that we can make a finer blend, so to speak, with the emotion regarding this situation. And then we have continuing with this, we have but you are you in this situation, you feel like there's a soul connection. You feel like you're meant to be here, and you feel like it is sent from the divine. You see the boat putting their hands up to heaven. The moon is in the background. It's like well, they're connected both to each other and to the heaven. So it's a really beautiful Two of Cups card, I feel. Whether this is like a brother or sister the situation is, or if it's a really good friend or a lover, doesn't really matter. It's the person you are thinking about. It's the person you're watching this reading for. And to clarify this is that there is this quite, in this picture, quite a self-absorbed emperor, I feel like. He's dressed all in gold. He's sitting here watching. He's sitting here with his golden staff. He's watching his golden cross, and he's wearing a crown, and he has turned his back on all the situations. So it's something with the power, and someone demonstrating their power and turning to material goods instead of, and denying this. And well, it could of course be the authority figure we saw in the beginning in the Six of Cup cards, the one here in the background, you see, standing up there looking at this union or reunion, and maybe someone in this union isn't good enough or rich enough for something like that, is what I feel. But money is really, it's really nothing compared to finding a soul that makes you feel at home, really. But of course it's not nothing. I'm very humble when it comes to money, because it's security, and well, I haven't gotten any of it for free, so to speak. But I just feel like in this situation that there is someone is turning away from something beautiful and concentrating too much on the material, and your surrounding in this situation are you got Judgement and the Alchemist. So this Alchemist being the magician normally, but we talked about alchemy before in the Temperance, so it's something that needs to change. And then we also have Judgment, which is it could also be about resurrection. You see this little bird rising up here, and alchemy, he has all the four elements. He has the cup, the pentacle, the sword, and the wand in his hand. And again we have this eight surrounding his head, like in the Eight of Cups. So it's a bit like this what has been with the death. I feel like it reminds me of the Judgement. There's here's a bird flowing out from this rock here, and from this rock there is a butterfly coming up, so they're not totally unlike. And here was someone who thought they would walk away, but they're somehow not meant to. And here is a bit better because they are trying to find a solution. Like he's studying really hard and thinking about ways to better this situation, to make this alchemy happen. So I think it's really positive. It's like Judgement has struck this person and they are actually trying as far as I can see. So that was really beautiful. And hopes and fears regarding this. Well, we have the Queen of Wands. So again, someone sitting, not unlike the Queen of Cups here, holding a cup, holding a fire. You're becoming a bit more impatient here with the fire, and perhaps a little bit angry too, because again we have to clarify this, we have the Princess of Cups, and well, she looks a bit impatient as well, if you can see. So I think and she looks actually hurt. You know, we had this Page of Cups, which is the same card from different decks in the beginning, and she looks really, that the Page of Cups looks really innocent and like the essence of love, finding new love. But this cup girl, she looks actually hurt. She's looking at this cup with the fish and like so I think the fear is that you are waiting in vain, and I think Waiting in Vain is your song by Bob Marley, actually. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. I'll put it in the description box. But the reason you are waiting is, of course, because there's 4 of Wands here, because you feel like this person could be your everything. You see, we had the 6 of Cups here in the beginning, and it's not totally unlike. It's like, here they are children, here they are young, but you know that there is a future for the both of you, continuing to growing together, and you can build something really, really beautiful. But of course the fear is here, like the change is not gonna come, and but you're still, it's about hopes and fears. So your hope is of course the situation, and you're keeping a candle burning for it. I think it's really beautiful. And the most likely outcome for this situation is the Knight of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like there will be an offer. What you're waiting for will come. You see, she's sitting here waiting, holding her fire, and then the Knight of Wands comes, the Knight of Fire comes and returns it to her. Like he's also bringing the fire now. He's not sitting and waiting with it. He's actually coming to give it. But and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse is, of course, you're no longer this waiting and feeling left out in the cold seems to be coming to an end here. But my only concern is like I think that someone will come and someone will take a step forward, but I don't feel that they have quite figured it out yet. They're still thinking, but they might feel that you're sitting here waiting, and they can't come as a king of wands yet. And this is probably a fire sign actually, with the Emperor and the Temperance, and it could be any sign of course, but someone with a lot of fire for you, but who has not really become a king so far. But I just feel like instead of that your waiting will be over and it will be a temporary relief in some way, even though I feel this story will continue beyond September. I can pull a final advice for you, an angel card, because I want to. Please give my dear Scorpio an advice regarding this reading for love and life in September. Whoops, way too many. So it's this one. Alright. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow. Alright, so it's what I felt with this Emperor card, and perhaps this someone is looking at the other person saying that they are not good enough. But I think there's a person in this situation that feels that they don't have enough to give you, and they would like to come and save you from this Five of Pentacles situation. You're feeling left out and not having enough for saving themselves from this, and they can't come as a king yet, but they want to come anyhow. So I think it's really cute actually. No one is perfect, and if someone doesn't feel good enough because of material assets, perhaps we should help them if we love them. Perhaps we should help them to overcome this if we can. Well, thank you dear Scorpio for tuning in. I hope I'll see you again. I wish you all the best, and stay blessed, and bye bye.